Crypto Army, what up? DeFi Army, what up? It's your boy J-Rod. We back at it again. And today's video on the episode on the Right Mindset Show, we're going to talk about John Carodi denied bail. So, SEC is not playing, man. They're not playing. The DOJ is not playing. But here's the thing. They're also not playing fair. So, in other news, Do Kwon, head of Luna, has been extradited to America. So, they're going to try him. Now, here's the thing. Being stupid, like Do Kwon was, is not a crime. So, what America is doing, and I can't stress this more, and again, I'm probably oversimplifying it, but the big picture, what America's doing is they're not laying down regulations for crypto, in my opinion, intentionally. So the fact is they're not laying down regulations for crypto, but in my opinion, it's intentional so they can pick the winners. And so they're not laying down regulation, but they're enforcing it like there is regulation. They're enforcing rules like there is regulation, under the assumption that cryptocurrencies are like stocks and securities and bonds and mutual funds, which we know, Crypto Army, DeFi Army, we know they're not. They're not like them. And that's been proven in court, but the SEC and DOJ still trudge along. So Do Kwon cost his investors a ton of money for being an idiot. Right? He challenged someone to break his code. He challenged someone to break his code. And so, someone broke his code. They busted his algorithm. They put up a post and they said, hey, this algorithm can easily be exploited if you do I forgot the attack, but it's similar to the attack that happened to Ethereum, because Ethereum was hacked early on. Not hacked, but it was attacked. It's called I forgot what it's called. I don't want to misquote it, but it's basically like a majority voter hack, where you trick the system into thinking that the majority votes are over here, and then you get the chain to make a decision, and then that decision is put money in my account. Oversimplifying it, but that's essentially what this guy saw in attacking the algorithm, the Luna algorithm. And Do Kwon said, try it. I'll bet you $1 million you can't do it. True story. On Twitter, talking smack. And so the dude said a word, and he tried it, and it crashed the coin. Now, that was stupid. Do Kwon's an idiot. I'm not even here to defend him. But if being an idiot was a crime, the jails would be overrun, more overrun than they are right now. So again, this is nonsense. I know people want retribution for losing money in crypto, but going along with what the government is doing right now is not the answer. It's not. I'm sorry, that makes me a bad guy. It's not the answer, because they have their own agenda. They are not prosecuting this in good faith. They're trumping up charges and then hitting people, and that's not good, because what do you think happens next? Jamie Dimon already asked for Bitcoin to be banned. He sees like a child. He sees what the parents are thinking. Let's go ahead. So he's like, let's go ahead and eliminate my competition. I don't want to compete. You clearly don't want things to change. So yeah, let's just eliminate our competition. Even though America banning Bitcoin wouldn't even work, because Bitcoin's decentralized. It's not just mined in America. It's not just mined in China. It's mined in El Salvador, mined in Argentina, mined in Japan. It's mined around the world. So you can't ban it. You know what I mean? I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say that's why God made VPNs. But let me stop before somebody watching this. I only got a small amount of subscribers. I just started, but one of these subscribers might be an FBI agent. So let me chill out. You know what I mean? But come on, man, this stuff is nonsense, and it amazes me that the approach is not to at least put on a regulation so you can try people. You just trying them without regulations. It's insane. But yeah, they deemed John Caroni a flight risk. They have their guy in DeFi. They got him, and they're gonna ride this thing out. But let me tell you something, guys. I'm watching this, and let me tell you, they raising the stakes to either they're gonna get the upper hand, or it's going to blow up in their face worse than they ever thought, than it already is. Because you're denying Caroni bail, saying he's a flight risk, and getting it approved. If you lose this case, Merrick Garland, if you lose this case, my goodness. And the trial is probably going to go through to the next bull run. So if you lose this case, Merrick Garland, don't lose this case. No, lose the case. You lose the case. But I'm just saying, don't lose the case. Lose the case because I want to make money, but don't lose the case because it ain't going to be looking good. It ain't going to be looking good. But again, the government can recover because they can just say, oh, well, couldn't, they wouldn't join us. They beat us. So we'll join them. So the government will just, 20, 30 years from now, it'll be, if they lose, if the government loses, it'll be, cryptocurrency in place of, Safemoon will be the JP Morgan, and JP Morgan will be relegated to the sidelines. Even though they're big and huge, they won't be as important to, politically and to the economy as crypto will be if the DOJ and SEC keep losing these cases. Now, mind you, it's one zip. They lost to Ripple and the SEC, so it's one zip, one zippo, and so and I don't know if they're gonna settle out of court or drop the case with Coinbase. They did win with Binance, but Binance can still operate in America. So is that a win? Let's call that a tie, guys. Let's call that a tie. Because you got CZ, apparently, for, I don't know, but you got him. And so, will he serve jail time? I don't know. But the company pays a $4.3 billion fine, and then business as usual. Trust me, $4 billion ain't hurting them. They worth over 20. $4 billion ain't hurting them. Especially when they can still operate in America. They'll get that back. I'm trying not to, they'll get it back. Let's just say that. They'll get it back. All right. Binance will get it back. Yeah. But, yeah, man. I mean, so let's call that a tie. So America right now, the government is 1-0-1. Because Binance was a tie. So, because they get to call CZ a criminal, they get to say all this nonsense, and he'll get probation or, 6 months in prison, whatever, and the company pays the fine and they get to still operate in America. And maybe they're waiting for the SEC case to claim it's a security, and we'll see how that goes. But right now, 1-0-1. America's 1-0-1. And so, Safemoon's the next game. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Safemoon CEO denied bail. And Do Kwon extradited to America. So, I mean, this you can't make this stuff up, guys. This stuff is crazy, man. And again, all of that, and there's still no framework for developers that want to create new cryptos and do it legitimately in America. Still no framework. But a bunch of lawsuits. But hey, it is what it is, you know. But what I'll say is, you know, when we, Lord willing, next bull run, because the halving's still going to occur, so they're still going to keep beating the mess out of the dollar. As the new generations, and I hope myself, not financial advice, I hope myself and us that are learning, you know, learning the right mindset, I hope that, you know, we join that next generation of millionaires and people unplugging from the system, and we're gonna have the voice, guys. It's only a matter of time. We're gonna have that voice, and we're gonna have that power, and we're gonna have those opinions, and then, you know, we'll be the ones like Jamie Dimon being able to, you know, get a congressional hearing to speak his mind on crypto. You know, I want my congressional hearing to speak my mind on the banks. I got a lot to say. A lot to say. So yeah, man, that's where we at. Crypto Army went up. DeFi Army went up. It's your boy J Rod. That's today's episode. Holla back.